Hi everybody, this is Lynn, and somebody told me that she really loved my plan with me. So I have the week ahead to plan in November, and I thought, okay, I will use the opportunity to make a plan with me again. So this is November kit. It is since 2 weeks, I think, available in my Etsy shop, but I never presented already. So this is the monthly sheet with full boxes, and I will just show you how it looks like in my own planner. So you see, it's really a small kit because I don't have the time to work on it more. But you can see, so just with some small tricks with white painting, and so that's a little bit how it looks like. So, yes, and and for this week, so we're gonna plan together. This is the half box and even boxes. I really love it, and that's what's the reason why I made a November kit. That's why that's because I really needed some half boxes for me. So, and I didn't have the time to paint and to make a big kit, but I needed that for myself. So that's the reason why I made November kit. Although I said, oh, I won't make anything at all. This is the illustrations kit, as you already saw, and yeah, that's some people also ask for holes, and yeah, I love the November kit, so it was also a pleasure for me, for example, to make the small planners. For me, they are so like gold planners, and these small cupcakes. So I really love cupcakes, cooking cupcakes, showing cupcakes, and that's a picture I found on Instagram because I'm following also cupcakes accounts, and I went in love with such a small, teeny, lovely cupcake. That's why I painted. And that's the full boxes, and that's the first time that I tried to make some full boxes that you can use, for example, next to another, and it should work to make a whole picture. So I really found that was so kind of inspiration from the nature around me on the way, and I think it's on the way to work, and I'm really glad of how it went. That's some inspiration on internet. So I really love the ambience, or the I don't know how we say. So it's like cozy and cold, yeah. Okay, so as you see it, I didn't make some checklists for November. That's why I will use that will be a small mix of different kits. I just have to search for it. Sorry, so that's the February checklists. So I used that last week, so the wood trees, so like that, and I thought it was really well matching with the colors of November. Pink is always a good idea for me, and so I was use first the checklists, and the rest is kind of improvisation. So sorry. I love the ice effect of these checklists. It didn't snow anymore. It was the fact of a few last weeks we have 2 days of snow, but this week is pretty warmer. But don't mind. I love the ambience, l'ambiance. Voilà. Alors, I just try to find where I already used something. Yes, so I will yet begin with the full boxes, and I have still to think about how I will which heaters I will use. So you see, that's the first part of these 2 full boxes, and I will stick them next to another. And I also want to thank you, because that's also because I continuously receive some emails and people writing me on Instagram. Oh, there's so much ask for this November kit that it finally went to birth. So that's, yes, it's not really perfect. That's the first attempt I made, because I wanted as the space between both, and just that you can follow that. But okay, I have to train that a little bit more. And sorry, I'm a little bit cold. What I love to do is to match with other kits. For example, that's what I used last week. That's from Elibeth Design UK. That's a wonderful woman. And yeah, as you can see here, I use all the full boxes. So that could be nice for today. Today is a planning day. Today is my only free day in the week. And I just want to breathe, to take time of rest for me. And yes, that's what I discovered. That's also for the February kit. I use these small, I love these small snow pants. And just to mimic a full box, I will cut them. Yeah, I think it's probably some people will say, oh, so that's not a good idea, but I just cut them here so that you have the impression that there are 2 full boxes next to another. I don't know if I, yes, like that. So, okay, what I like also is to use, I think this week I will use the washies I made. I just made only 1 washi because I didn't have inspiration for I didn't have any inspiration and time for a second one. And when I use this washi, I like, because it's a little bit short, longer, then I use the second part here. So today I have an appointment. It's time to see an old friend of mine, so I will use a half box here. I just love half boxes. I think it makes the planning a little bit lighter, so you know, not at the beginning I made really, can show you example, yeah, for example, old full boxes, and after that's not a, for example, yeah, like that. Okay, everywhere full boxes, also behind the checklists. So wow, that was really nice. Okay, I must say I was proud. It seems really well. I like the combination of full boxes and checklists behind, but I was it's using a lot of stickers, and secondly it's a little bit poor, a little bit heavy, and that's why I begin at the beginning I decided to stop, to put some full boxes behind the checklists, and now I try also sometimes so to make it a little bit lighter. So you see here it's not really a full boxes, here's just a half box, and that's also allows me to plan a little bit lighter. So now the heater. Oh yes, I told you I only plan a half week after a half week. I don't know, it's a kind of me time. That's what I discovered with the planner community, is that it's not just stickering and organization etc. But it's also a me time. It's also so kind of time where you can take rest, thinking of your week, thinking about the important thing, thinking about your planner friends also. But yeah, that's. Don't think if yes, it can match. It can match. So I'm kind of a psycho-rigid woman, but only for design, for example. So it means that when I use one kind of header, I will try to keep them all in the same way. I try not to use many fonts or many IDs. So that's the reason why I will try to combine with other headers of mine. That's what I wanted to use. That's from September. Yes, that's from September. Yes. Yes. So, I like to use that. I saw just right now that's from Chocho and Mimi. So, please correct me if I say that in a awful way. I just love how she made these pretty stickers. Oh, it's not sharp yet. That's some milk, and that's my. I love to use them just to say that I had my breakfast at home. It was quiet. It was nice time. So yeah, that's from Elibet Designs UK. So just combining. So it's kind to say, hey, this day I had some me time and it's valuable for me. Okay. I'm just thinking about, so I also, that's today to do, and I like to use also home, so which is yet right now not really logical because I put all my appointments under home, so it's not really, it's not so. Okay, that's maybe not the best it's maybe not the best color combination. Maybe I will just change it, or I don't know. Okay, I'm really proud of me because, for example, I began to make some sport, and for me it was something I said, oh, I don't have any time enough. But now I began again during my exams period, and because I really needed to make something, not just working, not just not only working, eating, going home, and reading, studying. So that's why, yeah, that's planning time. So it's going a little bit better. Okay, so I was just searching for other heaters because this gray for me is just complete another. It disturbs me a little bit. So I told you, yes, I'm a little bit psycho-rigid. So I would better use something which is much more matching with the colors I used. So it's still from from February. Sorry. Yes, it's matching much better. So I didn't made any sidebar for November. So that's what I used over the last week. So that's from Elibet Designs UK, and I think that's also from her. That's also just matching other kits, and that's from February, for example. That's also a good idea. Okay. I will look at this after. Yesterday I helped my plants to survive. So and how it is. So I wish you a lovely week and keep tuned.